Hello, 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 welcome Welcome one and all. Just dropped my control on the floor, so I'm allowed to pick things up. Yes, welcome one and all to another Cyberpunk 2077 played slowly. Hello everyone, welcome, welcome. Please let me all know that you can see and hear okay, and that everything looks and sounds alright. And we can crack on. If you've not seen one of these before, I'm basically going to be playing, or I am playing, Cyberpunk 2077. I'm just going to turn my big telly off. I don't need that on, thank you. Playing Cyberpunk 2077, but I'll be playing it as I tend to do, slowly. Now at first I won't be that slow because I'm not over encumbered, but as soon as I can pick up enough crap and become over encumbered, it'll limit me to walking speed, and then that'll be happy times, because that's how I like to play these games, you see. Not this running around like a superhuman. I like to walk at normal speed, so we'll be doing a lot of that, but at the moment it's early days, so I haven't got over encumbered yet, so there'll be a lot of running around at super speed, because it's, you know, hey. But yes, welcome, welcome. Before we get going, a big shout out to all the people that make my content possible. First of all, my corporate supporters, emodels.co.uk and goblingaming.co.uk. Your one-stop shops for all your model making and tabletop gaming needs. Links in the description below. Please use those to make me a little bit of money while you do your shopping. Thank you. And of course to my patrons and channel members who support this channel directly and keep this channel alive, where I do my video gaming and my model making, so thank you to all of them. If you want to help support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru and become a patron, or you can go just by clicking on the join button, you can become a channel member. Either way, you're keeping the channel alive, you're helping support it and keep it going, so thank you to both of them. Don't forget, of course, if you're watching this embedded somewhere in Facebook or Twitter, I do have the chat in front of me. I'm just going to get it a bit closer. I do have the chat in front of me, so please do come and join the live chat. It's a chance for me to hang out with you guys while I'm playing the game. You can ask me questions and things, and I might ask your advice from time to time. You never know. But do let me know if it sounds okay, if I'm too loud or the game's too loud or whatever as we go along. I will be putting on the headphones of hearing in a minute, and then I'll probably start shouting everywhere. So yes, we'll be playing today. If you remember, we started last week, and all I've done so far is the opening mission, and I've got to my apartment, and now I have to go and meet my Ripper Doc. Victor Vector, yes, that's his name, and meet with Jackie. There's the first few missions in the game that you have to do, and then once you've done that, it's kind of, you can go off and do what you want then. And what I'll probably do is the first few missions that you have to do to get to a certain point, and then I'll go off and do all the side jobs. That's how we'll do it for the coming months, if I make this a regular thing. So that's how it's going to go. But for the moment, we're in the apartment. Now, I did get the when I bought this, for some reason I got like a scannable QR code that I can get loads of extra weapons and stuff. So I've got some clothes and some weapons, I think. I've actually got any weapons on me at the minute. Let's have a look. I can level up first of all. Let me put on my headphones of listening so I can hear the game. Quick look at chat. Actually, let's do a quick look at chat first. We have in chat, Rerum Trading says third like. Welcome, Rerum Trading. Gemma Williams, big hugs to Gemma. And Andy McLeish is in. Yes, I'm doing a dip. Jeff at Candygram for Mongo. Welcome, Jeff. Big hugs to you. Edward Leonard, Squishy King of the Squish is in. Welcome to you, Edward. We have Gross Models. Chris at Gross Models in as well. So big hugs to you too. Cyberpunk says Andy McLeish. There you go. And who else have we got in so far? The Bobbins is in. Members get these, says the Bobbins, pointing to the little icon next to his name. Thank you for being a member, the Bobbins. Yes, you get little icons. Andy McLeish says you get these little silly faces as well. Yes, you get little fox faces. So thank you to those two for being members. And wear a clown suit, carry a fish, says Candygram. I've tried to apply that to my daily life. I don't get very far. Right, so I'm putting the headphones of hearing on now, so if I go really loud, that's why. It's also very warm in here. It's boiling hot. I don't quite know why. So we've got one perk point to apply, no actual attribute points. The way I'll explain some of the menus and things to you today, because I've not really explained them much last time. But the way the leveling up works is you've got attribute points here, and attribute points go into one of these 5 skills. It's a bit like Fallout. You've got body, reflexes, technical, cool, and intelligence. Intelligence is mostly about hacking. Cool is about stealth, killy. Technical is about crafting. Reflexes is about maneuverability and stuff like that. Body is about beating the crap out of things and manhandling doors open. So I'll probably put most of my points into these 3 because I'm not interested in melee fighting. But there are a few reflexes things I'll need to do to get more damage with pistols and stuff. So we've got 1 perk point, and I think I will start by... I'm going to do a lot of hacking and breach protocoling in this game. Let's have a look and see. Now in intelligence we have 2 sections. breach protocol, and quick hacking. Quick hacking is uploading hacks to people or to machines to make them do things like explode or die or fall over or poop themselves or whatever, and also to get exploits on systems. Breach protocol is... How do you explain breach protocol? In-game, it's a way of basically breaking into a network and uploading various things called daemons, which are little software things that make things happen faster. So if I breach into a network, I can then carry out quick hacks faster and do things like that. It's a lot of points really for not a lot of things that you have to do with breach protocol. It's hard to explain breach protocol, but yeah, it's basically you can upload things and you can also get rewards and stuff for hacking networks. I'm sweating like a cob here. Let me open my curtain a little bit. Hang on a sec. Now I've got the Xbox and the computer on. Everything's got a little bit warm. Yeah, so breach protocol is kind of hard to explain. It's not explained very well in the game, and it seems pointless at first, but yeah. Anyway, quick hacking's where it's all at. But I think what we'll do, we will start off by making our quick hacks more powerful, I think. Or do we want RAM to recover? Let's make quick hacks more powerful to start with. Basically, I can take someone out with a quick hack or affect them. It'll all make sense as we go along. Don't overthink it too much. I had to read up a lot about this because a lot of this stuff isn't explained in the game at all. You leave your breach alone, mister, says Andy McLeish. Yes. Right, so that's my perk point. Oh, the other thing as well is in each of these like attributes, like intelligence, levels up. You can see down here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as it levels up, more of these open up. So by doing stuff, you level up the attribute, and then you can apply perk points to these things. But also you can put points in manually. Yeah, it kind of makes sense eventually. Right, let's have a look and see what I've got in my inventory. Do I have any weapons? I have an pistol and an shotgun. And I'm wearing Bjorn Borg's bandana. And now, one thing I'm not going to do this week, by the way, there'll be no showing off of no pants days. I'll be not taking the pants off today because there was exceptional showing of beepis last week and bottoms. I kind of got limited monetization. So, yeah, YouTube doesn't like people showing their beepis off, even if it's a video game. So there'll be no removing of pants accidentally from now on. It'll just be purely clothed, I'm afraid. Yes. So, yes, I did get some... I don't know, it wasn't like I didn't pre-order the game. Oh, look at that. Chris has become a channel member for 23 months. Thank you very much, Chris. A little reminder. Just how demonetized was the first video, says Chris at Gross Models. It got partial or no ads. I got the yellow $ of unhappiness. It said, I appealed it and said, are you sure? And they said, yeah, we've checked through it, and yeah, there's beepis. You can't, yeah. Right, so this is my stash. This is where I will collect awesome weapons. In my own playthrough, I've got 180 hours in the game myself. I've actually only got one of those. So, yeah, why am I very whizzy on the movement? Hang on, let me just double check something. That's right, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because I've got the additional content, I get some weapons and clothes and stuff to start with. Let's have a look and see. Got some ammo. Check your weapon stash. I'm in my weapon stash, let's check it. I've got no weapons. Thanks for that. Thanks for not giving me any weapons at all, but I've got some clothes. Let's have a look and see what's given me. That's my original clothes. V's all tank top. V's nomad pants. Yeah, they're all garbage, aren't they? They've got the headband. At least you can tell it's clean. Punk Aramid vest. Well, I've actually got some extra clothes in here. I'll tell you what we'll do though. I'll pick those up because I'll get rid of these. I'm not gonna do anything with them. Right. So, but I have got some extra clothes, I think. So we'll pick all these up. Let's see what we got. Anything else? No. Let's see what we got. We got. Oh, baseball cap. Really? You're going to make me wear a baseball cap? Oh no. It's exactly the same armor level. Although it's got Got a mod on it. I'll take the quick hat cooldown. I don't want to wear a baseball cap, but I have no choice because everything else is garbage. Although that's a better one. So this one's got reduce. It's got a mod that gives you reduction from damage explosions, but this one's got a reduction in quick hat cooldown, which is more handy. I think we'll do that. And then what else do we have? We have upper body. Let's have a look and see what we've got. 9.9 armor, 5.9 armor. Let's do it by quality. No, 5. They're going to be 5.9, aren't they? Armor. It's not the. Oh no, 9.9. Okay. Okay, well that one's looking pretty much like the best option right now, being 9.9 armor, but it's my old original vest. Okay, that's weird. It's better than nothing. We've then got t-shirt. That one's better. That's 9.9 armor. 5.9. There's no mods in that. My old tank top. I'm putting my old original clothes on. Okay, well that's fine. It's not a problem. Anything for the face? No. New pants. Oh dear, I'm not wearing shorts. Oh dear. This is going to be my original clothes, isn't it, basically? At this point in the game, I'm just going for clothes with higher damage protection. I won't be getting into mods and stuff just yet. That's not going to be an option just yet. 5.9 or 5.9, isn't it? Later in the game, I'll get more into like modding and stuff like that. That's where it gets interesting. So we've got all those. I have to say, by the little twiddly noises when you're in the menu, they're so captivating. They mesmerise me. Ooh, what have we got? 71.8 damage per second, 64 or 65. So none of them are any good. Okay, so they're garbage. Do what I might do. I might actually. Let's see, we've got shotgun with just 2 pistols, isn't it? Okay. Nothing else. What else have I got in the backpack? What I might do, I'll scrap these to get resources to modify. Basically, when you scrap stuff, you get resources. You get these components, and you can use components to upgrade your equipment. So I'm not going to fuss too much about making money just yet. Let's just get loads of components for now. I'll make money as we go along anyway, so... in fact, no, I might sell them, or I could just... No, we'll just destroy all these. So basically, all that stuff I got in the expansions, because they did the first expansion set and it was all free. And everything I got with that was kind of not as good as the clothes I started the game with. Brilliant, well done. Oh well. They do need to make a faster way of doing this though. So what I'm doing here is I'm just scrapping these for components basically. It doesn't really matter. I'll end up changing clothes as we go along. It's a bit like Borderlands. There's no point getting too attached to any one thing because you'll upgrade and change stuff as you go along anyway. What we got? 3 max stocks. That's a health pack basically. It's a medipack. Bounce back I don't care about, so we'll sell them for money. I think we could do it for components. Don't know yet. But these are all foods that I can just sell. Grenades. We have many grenades, but I only use explosive grenades, so we shall get rid of those. I don't really use those. Got a weapon mod. Increases armor by 1. That's... Oh, a clothing mod. Okay. We can apply that somewhere in a moment. And junk. Most junk is worth not much, so you just scrap it, but occasionally you will get valuable junk that you can sell. But most of this junk, I'm just scrapping it for mats. Now, like any RPG, it's not the best RPG in the world, but there will be a lot of menu nonsense in this game, so yeah, get used to that. So let's go back to clothings. That was a clothing mod, and it was armadillo, which increases my armor by 1. When you see a clothing item or a weapon, it'll have these dots in the top corner. Each dot is a mod slot, so this one has no mod slot. So if this was an item, everything's like this gun has 2 mod slots, so I can buy 2 mods. Now it could be a silencer and a scope. It's not actually got any mods, it's got 2 attachment slots, I should say. Clothing has mods, and mods just give you stat buffs. Where are we up to? Just tell everyone it's a pilot's cap, says Candygram. Shut up. You got away with it in Skyrim because you could go first person, but your person was wearing burlap pants, etc. So yeah, I wasn't naked in Skyrim, but in this it was actual proper bum and beepist time, so that's why I got my money knocked off. How has it been 23 months already, says Chris at Gross Models. I know. There's no way anyone won't fall for that, Jeff. Just tell everyone it's a pilot's cap. Yeah, thank you very much. Silence. Right, so I shall assign grenades there. I've got a pistol and a shotgun. Not got a third weapon yet. I can't remember what that 4th slot's for. I think in my playthrough I've not even got anything equipped there. I'm not sure actually, to be honest. I've got 3 med kits. That's not ideal. So I'll have to make some money. Anything else I need to do in here? No, I don't think so. I'll have myself a quick shower. The only reason I'm doing this, again, no bits showing, is because this gives you a stat buff. It gives you a slight stat buff. I don't think going to the toilet gives you a stat buff, but I like these curtains. This is very like one of those shops that has like sells porn videos, but you have to go behind the beaded curtain to go look at the gentleman specialist films. Like you go into a video store back in the 80s and it'd be like, have you got any special film? Yeah, behind the beaded curtains, sir. Right, so let's go on. So what missions have we got? Let's have a look. We have 2 side jobs and the main quest. This one can't do anything. I've got to wait for the lockdown to end to go and see Wakako. And the gift, I've got to go and get a quick hack from a net runner. I've also got to go and see the net runner, and I've also got to go and visit the Ripper Dock. So I might do this one first. T-Bug's probably the last person you'd out. Now there is one problem with this game. There's a criticism I have with this game. All the description for your quests is from the point of view. Well, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's from somebody else's point of view. And it's really frustrating because it doesn't really tell you what you have to do. So if you're halfway through a quest and you go away for a couple of days and you don't play on the Xbox, and then you come back and you think, I'll dive back into it, and you can't remember what you had to do in the quest, it doesn't tell you. It's like you might have a quest the quest might be go to this building, speak to this guy, pick up this thing, and then go and kill someone else. But the description will be, well, you got handed a plate full of crap there. How are you going to deal with this? You're just going to have to do something about it. That doesn't tell me anything. So yeah, the quest dialogue instructions are a bit, rubbish. Anyway, this at the moment, I think this dialogue is from the point of view of your friend Jackie. It says, T-Brug's probably the last person you'd expect to do presents. She's not the kind of gal who goes around buying novelty coffee mugs or t-shirts of your favourite comic book hero. But a Netrunner programme? For you? For the job? Shit, she must really like you, Essie. Yeah. Wait, did your dude just dive into a shower clothed? No, he miraculously only he instantly gets undressed, although he does actually wear his underwear. You can't quite see, but I have been able to at some point see he's just about wearing underwear. So, yes. Anyway, can you play the whole game naked, says the Bobbins. You cannot. If you try and go naked and take all your clothes off, in the menu you'll be naked, but when you're in the real world you'll actually be wearing underwear. You can't be naked in the game. Now, you'll know that I am planning on doing this as a play slowly game. Ooh.
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
That'll be Regina Jones then. Hey V, Regina Jones here. I heard you're looking for work in Watson. Just so happens I'm one of its main employers. If you don't want to waste those talents of yours, check the gigs I sent you. Do good work, and there's more where that came from. I'll be in touch. There you go. So if I go to my menu and look at journal now, I should have some side jobs. Nope, not yet. But if I go to the map, I've now got some side jobs. So we've got Meet with Jackie, side job there, side job there. These are gigs. Basically, throughout the game, there's people called fixers, and they give you these little side jobs. They're like they just dole out the side jobs for you. Right. So, but what I need to do first is go and get the ping from the Netrunner. So we shall do that. Now I'm supposed to go and meet with Jackie, but that's a continuation of the main storyline. So I'm actually going to get my net hack first. Well, the first thing we'll do is sell some stuff. So we had some bits to sell. It was just this nonsense. These are all foods and drinks. They do give you health buffs and stat buffs, but even on my first playthrough, I never used them. So I just sell them. I'll sell these as well because I don't tend to use bounce backs. I might regret that, but hey. Everything I need there. Right, now yes, my plan with this game is to eventually get over encumbered so that I can walk around at this speed. But I'm going to have to actually...
We're here to help.
We know you're in there.
Can I help? Nope. No. They're just going to aggro and then attack me if I stay there too long. So, yeah, so I will eventually pick up enough crap and guns and things so that I can just be over encumbered and just be fixed and locked at walking speed. Because normally I'm walking along at this speed. This is like, I'm running everywhere like that, which is, I don't want to jog everywhere.
Come on.
So I may have to force myself to go around at slightly lumpy walking speed for the moment. We'll see. Cat Jeff says, I saw jambalaya and now I know what I'd like for dinner today. Fox always plays naked, that's why he doesn't have a camera on. Just his headphones and a baseball cap. You're gross. Models. You see what I did there? Gross. Models. Yes. Now for anybody interested, I'm not playing this in 4K 60. A noise. Somebody fixing something somewhere. Yeah, I'm not playing this in 4K 60 because I'm only streaming in 30 FPS anyway. So I've dropped it down to the ray tracing mode, which is 30 FPS, purely because when I stream it out, it looks more smoother. If I play it 4K 60 and then stream at 30, it looks really jumpy and horrible. So you'll notice when I jump sometimes it goes a little bit more blurry than normal.
How about a round or two? What do you say?
Now I'm not going to speak to this guy because he'll give me a load of side quests that I have no intention of doing because they're all like melee fights. Or I might speak to him because he's a knife vendor.
How you like my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Where'd you get him, Fred?
Off the street. Saw him looking up at me with these big, sad eyes. So I took the poor pup in. Fed him, clothed him. Nah, for real. He's a military bot. Got a sweet deal, and a choom of mine tossed in a few upgrades. Now, here we are.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to I want to move that thing. Hang on a second, where's me? I want to move this because it's over the subtitles that you guys can't see. So I'll put, I don't think that's going to cover anything up, but I can't remember. But if it does, I'll move it again. I can put it down here, I suppose. I can't remember what goes down there. I'll put it there. Put it there, out of the way. That way it's not covering up the subtitles. There you go. There we go. Right, so, should we give it a go? Let's give it a go. Why not? Let's give it a try. I'm no good at melee fighting. I've not got any points in it.
Let's do this.
Light on your feet. Keep that head moving.
Your fists can be dangerous weapons. In fist fights, you can use them to both strike your enemies and block their attacks. Well, it's hard to do in first person. He's out of the ring, that means I win. I float like a brick and sting like a butterfly.
You got one hell of a punch there, champ. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
You go in the ring yourself?
You go in the ring yourself.
Not anymore. Skull's taking too much of a beating. Reflexes ain't what they used to be.
There's ways of fixing that. Korenzikov should do the trick.
Rather dish out my eddies for something else. It's time I started taking it easy.
What have you got on
What
sale?
have you got for sale?
Only top shelf gear.
Let's have a look and see what he's got. Now, this guy specialises in melee weapons, none of which I can afford anything. But a knife does come in handy later on. So these are all red because I can't afford them. This one's red because I don't have enough street cred. As well as getting like you level up, you also gain street cred. And some things are gated by how much street cred you've got. So yeah, you do street cred by doing stuff. But what I will do is, how much are these? 450? What? Oh, that's alright. I'll buy 5 of those. That's just 5 health packs, basically. So I'm not going to... Don't think I have to... Hopefully I've not picked up all his quests. Side job. That's him. Yeah, in my own playthrough, I've talked to the coach and got these side quests called Beat on the Brat, and it's all these melee fist fight like quests, but the melee combat's horrible. I don't enjoy it, so I've just got them all uncompleted on my map, and it's driving me nuts. Because I've got all these uncompleted tasks, but I've not put any points into melee at all, so I'm useless at them.
Steady. Burst after every shot now.
Hello?
Let's have a look.
La 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 la. Ooh. Dying. Can I afford that? La 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 la. It's not as powerful, but it does more headshot damage, and I can upgrade it as I go along. How much is it? Naught. Oh, it's free. Oh, I'll take it then, shall I? There you go. It's absolutely free. I'll have that. Thank you. I will. Let's have a look and see if I.
Thanks a lot.
Upgrading iconic weapons and clothing. You've just received an iconic item along with a set of iconic crafting specs. Hang on, my headphones are making funny noises. One sec. Let me sort my headphones out. There we go. 1 second, folks. I'm having some headphone issues. 1 sec. 1 moment. Doesn't help that I can't see the headphone socket. Just received an iconic item along with a set of iconic crafting specs. You can use these to upgrade it to a higher rarity, substantially increasing its power. There we go. Okay, that's really dumb. I thought I had some mains hum in my headphones, but I didn't. It was mains hum on the game because of that little menu popping up.
Get it out.
So yeah, I thought I had like some feedback in my headphones, but it was in the game. I'm an idiot. Right, let's have a look. So crafting. What's this? So I've got that. I've got the crafting spec. Basically what I've got is I have the gun in my collection. Crafting gets really complicated in this game. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. I've got this gun in here and it's 57 DPS. But I've also got the crafting spec, the specification, so I can craft a new one. If I want to. Now this one is green. And I can craft a blue one. Basically goes white, green, blue. So I've got rare or iconic level. Whereas this one is uncommon or iconic. So I can upgrade it. Basically I can craft a new one. That one's green. I can craft a new one that's blue and it'll be slightly better. And then it'll destroy the old one. So if I go, he's given me all the stuff I need to make it. See, when I first played this, I didn't have a clue about any of this. I'm like, I don't understand any of this. Except I can't actually do it because I haven't got the perk. So it gives me this to do. Wendy Hickson has become a channel member. Hugs, she says. She's already a channel member. It's just a reminder. Hey, Wendy, big hugs to you. So it's like, it says, right, here's how you craft weapons. I go, right, I'll craft this weapon. Oh, wait, I can't because I haven't got a point in True Craftsman, which is that. Because I didn't know I had to put a point in that first. I've got to wait till I get a point now. It's like, oh, you could have... Oh, do you know? So anyway, we can craft that in a bit anyway. I can craft some ammo if I need it, but I think I'm alright. That's really annoying. Edward Leonard says, bzz, bzz, bzz. Thanks, Jeff. I'm having bolognese now. I want jambalaya, and I've never had it before. Andy McLeish says, buzz. Yes, I thought it was in my earphone. I thought I had a loose connection, but it was in the game because I'm a spoon. What can I craft? Can I craft anything? Sniper rifle. It's a Nekomata, which I can craft. It'll be rubbish, but it'd be better than a kick up the backside. Or I could craft a knife. Knives can be quite good and they can be thrown. So I could craft that. And I shall craft a sniper rifle. Now again, I'm not going to get super attached to these because these will be dumped the first chance I get. So, and replaced. Like all these weapons I've got now, they'll be just... they'll be dumped eventually. But it doesn't do any harm. So I've got Dying Night, which is 57. That one's actually better though, so we'll go back to that Unity for now. I can assign a sniper rifle to there. I can assign a knife because that'll be really handy. Knives are surprisingly useful, you'd be surprised. What I'll eventually have is like a silenced pistol, some sort of rapid fire weapon, and a sniper rifle, probably. But for now, that's what we've got. Trying to do thinking at the same time, it's not working. I need to see if I can get any mods for those. Very nice. It's a bit useless as a sniper rifle without a scope for now, but it'll do.
Hello, anybody home?
All right, let's see what you got.
What I like to hear.
He's got lots of crafting components, which I will eventually buy. But right now, I'm on low money anyway at the minute, so I'm not going to spend too much money. What's he got? You want mods, don't I? He's got silencer and a gimlet eye for the pistolium. That's quite nice. I'll get that, and I'll get. How much money have I got? Wow, I can't afford the silencer now. God damn it! Arse. Can I sell anything? I can sell the shot. I'm not going to use the shotgun, let's be honest. I'm not going to use that at all. I don't do shotguns. Now, the silencer does drop the damage of a weapon, but it can come in handy, so it's worth having a couple of silencers. They do drop the damage down, this one by 30%, but there are some that don't drop the damage less, and as I get them, I'll pick them up. So we have... this pistol's got 2 attachment slots, but no mod slots, so I can have scope on there and a silencer there. The way weapons work is you'll have like up to 6 little dots. The first 2 dots are your attachments, so the top one's always a scope, the bottom one's always a silencer or a muzzle brake. There's basically on the top and on the front. And then it'll have up to 4, I think, slots for mods, or 6 slots for mods. And the colour of the dot up here tells you what quality that attachment the mod is. So the green, the gimlet eye is green, it's uncommon, and the silencer is white because it's common. Ideally, what you want by the end of the game is everything being gold, which is legendary. I'm eating a tuna and pasta in a chili con carne sauce. Could be interesting, says Bobbins. It's going to be something, especially in about 8 hours. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Right. So we've got a scope on there now. Makes laugh. Now, the one thing I do hate about aiming in this game is that if you see how my gun is moving around...
A lot of it, huh? Come on, spit it out.
There's no such thing. You can't just point the weapon like that. It'll always wobble slightly as if your hand's way. It makes aiming a real pain in the bum. But you get there in the end. So let's have a look and see. So that's now got a silencer on it, which puts it down to 50 damage. It's not great. If I take the silencer off, back up to 71. So we'll just apply the silencer as and when we need it. But what I do need to do is make some sniper ammunition. Another thing I hate about this game is it doesn't tell you how much ammunition you've already got, so you don't know how much to make. This makes batches of 8 rounds. 8, 16, 34, 36, that'll do. Again, that uses materials. And this is leveling up my crafting XP as well. Andy McLeish says, 2 Pistolen und Scoper-Rifle Boomerbangen, das ist das richtig. Yes, das ist richtig. Right, so let's have a look and see. Can I make that? What's that? Ooh. I can make myself some BD goggles, because I'm not wearing anything on my head at the minute. Oh no. So at first, when you're doing your inventory and clothes, in the early levels, you're just trying to get as much stuff on you with as much armour as possible. But later on, you start actually using ammunition, using cunning and stuff. Have I got a better hat than that baseball cap? I think that's a better hat, don't you? I don't think it's as nice though, armour wise. What's my current hat? 3.1. Yeah, we'll have that. Better than a stupid baseball cap. Yay, floppy dog hat thing. It actually has ears. I didn't realise, but it actually has ears. Okay, that's far superior. A cotton motorcycle cap with protective inset. Increases damage against enemies with moderate and high threat levels by 10%. There you go. When you actually craft something like that, it tends to randomise. It's a roll of the dice as to what the actual... because it's got a mod slot there. And that's the Showtime mod that gives you bonus damage against certain enemies. It kind of randomises what mod you might get. And obviously the higher the level, the more mods you'll get with it. So I could make like 100 of these, and they'd all have slightly different mods and stuff. But that'll do me. This I'll just take for the parts, because it's only worth 7. There we go. I've got bunny ears on my dude now. This seems correct. Right, what's my top? That's 10.3. 10.3. 8.1. Nah, it's going to be not as good. Not as good. 8.1. It's a t-shirt though. Is it? That's okay. That's a t-shirt. 8.1. My t-shirt is 9. Okay, we'll stick with them lot for now then. There you go. That's enough crafting for the moment. Do I have anything in my cyber deck that I can apply? Oh yes. Short circuit and reboot optics. Ooh. Right, so anyway, that's enough of that nonsense. Let's go and do some things. I don't like walking at this speed, but I have to walk at this speed. Oops, that's the wrong button. I'm sure my turn speed's too fast. Hello peoples down there, yes, I speak like a Khajiit, I do, yes. The only problem, I can't do a silly voice with this game, because he's already got a voice. Oh well.
The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation. And in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Sashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe...
Right, so let's change quest. I don't want to go and meet with Jackie yet. I want to do little side quests. I want to get ping. Oops, no, that was the wrong thing. So I've got to do side quest. I want to do my side quest first. This is a main story mission. Don't want to do that yet. So this one, I go to this Ripper dock, and it gives me ping, which is very, very useful. So I need to go up here. So there's not a lot on the map so far. You've got a couple of side jobs. Don't know what that is yet. Meet with Jackie. That's where the fixer is, Regina Jones, that I've just spoken to, and you can see there she's got 22 side jobs that you can do for her. Down here we've got nothing to do just yet, but you can't get to those parts of the town yet anyway. So we're just stuck in Jackson at the minute. At Watson even, near enough. So I'm actually... Oh, hello. Yes, I need to turn those tutorial things off, actually. It's telling me that there's different jobs that will come up as I go around the world. Now, I'm actually forcing myself to walk at this speed, so... Now, I can go and speak to Jackie over there, but I'm not going to do that yet. Welcome to Night City. Now, I need to call a car. Do I have a car yet? No. Okay, I need to steal a car. Find a car that's not garbage to drive. A Colby 125 would be nice. They're fun to drive. I know what's nice to drive. Oh, it's gone now. Fudge. Right, we're taking a minivan. Sorry. Sorry, love.
My life's only just begun.
I need to take your van, sorry. Now, the reason I'm not taking some big expensive car is because the big massive cars are a nightmare to drive. He says, crashing. Yeah, I've not driven one of these before either. Go on, bugger off. There you go, thank you. It's not changed my job, has it? Hang on. Don't want that quest, I want this quest. Thank you. It's taking me the wrong way. Oh, I've been seen by a copper. I didn't want to do that. Have I? That wasn't planned. Oh no, I've been hassled by the police. Oh no. It's not so bad. All you have to do is drive a long way and you'll lose them eventually. I think I've already not lost them yet, but almost have. Need to go this way anyway. Except I don't need to go that way. Ah! Oh, I'm not used to driving one of these. Oh, I know what I can see. I've seen something I can drive. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry. Hey, dude, I need your awesome car. These are great little cars. The little my-mais. When you're just bickling around town. See, a lot of cars in this game handle like absolute arse. They just fishtail everywhere and you can't drive them without just weaving around. So there's two cars that I found that are actually acceptable to drive in a kind of realistic way. Like if I'm not going at full speed everywhere, I'm not GTA 4 in it everywhere. I'm actually driving really bad. That's because I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. But yeah, if you're driving around town, like the My and the Colby T125 are actually the easiest handling to drive. But I do hate the way that your actual arms animate by waving around, even with the slightest touch of the steering wheel. It's the only bit that spoils the immersion, really. But you'll notice I do drive at a pedestrian speed because I'm playing it slow. This ain't no GTA 5, this is trying to feel involved and alive in the game. Also, I like the way it says hello and goodbye when you get in. That's kind of cute. Right. Go and check out. Excuses, he actually drives like this, Miss Daisy. Yes. I can't say that my actual driving is any different to that. But at least a real world car handles a bit better. I don't know how I get up there now. Ooh, things. I'm going to turn off actually the tutorial stuff. Go to Nemesis standard off. Right, there we go. What am I doing? Tutorials off. I don't need to know how to do things. There we go. The one thing I don't like about this, or one of the things that creeps me out on this game, is the children are just basically adults with small bodies. It's really weird, but a lot of the kids look like adults with small bodies. It's kind of really... It's really disturbing sometimes. It's like, oh, I don't like that. I think my sensitivity set feels wrong. Horizontal sensitivity. No, it's right. Hmm.
Hey, no pushing. There's enough for everyone. All brand new. Fresh off the assembly line.
There we go. My movement will become a lot less jerky eventually when I get overburdened, and then I won't be jerking around everywhere because I'm trying to force myself to walk at walking speed, but it's quite difficult not to push the stick all the way forward. Hey, oh my god, who told Foxy could drive? Yes. Hello.
Hey there!
Fuck. Do I know you?
You've got no arms on your glasses, dude. I'm sure that's not physically possible. Oh, well, the chili tuna pasta thing was okay, and now for the cake, Battenberg, says Bobbins. Oh, yes. Yes, that tuna chili, it will make itself known, don't you worry. Ooh. This. Why can I not read that? Chapter 1, The Apocalypse, The Undoing, The Fall of the First Net. His name was Rash Bartmoss. Everyone knows who destroyed the first net. The real question is why. Netwatch branded him a criminal and outlaw. The media called him a madman. Is either label correct? You be the judge. Below is a previously unpublished letter which Bartmoss put out just before the release of Rabids. Why has this document only now just emerged? Well, someone out there did not want you, my dear readers, to ever lay eyes on it. All the more reason to take a deep dive into the information available to us. Maria Jimenez. The first net was supposed to save us. It would serve as a platform for those without a voice. It would offer unlimited knowledge to those who hungered for it. It would bring a fractured humanity closer together than ever before in our history. But these hopes were hollow, false. The net's... Where's it gone? It's jumped. The net spread its tendrils around the globe faster than anyone could have predicted. Before anyone could even consider the full range of consequences, this information superhighway turned out to be our path straight to hell. We were robbed of our privacy, deprived of our free will, stripped of our dignity. It was supposed to save us, but now even the net itself cannot be saved. It was moulded by the corpse, with sharp edges, spikes and traps at every corner. Think of the net as a stream of water that flows gently into our minds before freezing, swelling and destroying us from the inside out. But remember this about ice. As hard as it may be, it's surprisingly brittle. One well-placed strike and it shatters into a million tiny pieces. Watch out today and you'll see just what I mean. Rash Bartmoss. There you go, a bit of background lore there. Hello.
How's this work? Any punk off the street can waltz in here, grab some shady running soft?
No, not just any punk. Over the counter, we fix cyber decks. But if you come recommended and you know what you are looking for, I'm sure you will find it.
They could have not put that thing right in front of her face. Right, T-Bug sent me to grab a program.
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something for me.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd gen deck.
Got a Militech power line. I think it'll do.
Solid gear. For a beginner.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract some shimsoft or subroutines. Seems worth a try, either way.
So I've picked up Ping. So basically, where are we? That wasn't the most efficient way to get there. Basically, my cyber deck, this is my cyber deck, Militech Powerline. It's a bit crap. It's only got 2 base RAM and it's got 2 slots. It's a bit rubbish. It's only got a 4 RAM buffer. So it can hold 2 mods. And at the moment I've got Reboot Optics, which blinds an enemy, and Short Circuit. However, I'm going to have to take that out because I've got ping. I'm just going to move that down there. Put ping in there, and then I'm going to put... Short circuit's good because it's a non-lethal, but we'll take them out, bad guys and stuff. This basically pings everything on a network, so I can see everything on a network. So, for example, if I get my bearings, where's her access point? Okay, so she's got all this stuff in her building, like she's got these arcade machines, there's a surveillance camera there. Now here, when I hover over it, it shows me the things I can do. I can breach the whole network, I can ping the network, I can turn that camera off, or I can distract enemies with it. There are other things I can do, but I don't have those at this time. So basically what I can do, camera control I can't do yet. So what I can do, I can first of all, the first thing you do whenever you try and get into a network is breach protocol, and this costs nothing, and it's a way to just maybe give yourself an advantage. That's the only way I can really explain it. Gets you onto the network and makes everything more vulnerable to quick hacks. See how I can't do camera control? I might get that in a minute. So if I do breach protocol first. Now this is a mini game that makes no sense. It does, but it's a nightmare. Over here we have a sequence of demons. You have a sequence that you have to put in over here. That will upload a daemon to the network. A daemon is a small software package that can exploit the network. And in this case, if I upload an ice pick daemon, it will reduce the cost of quick hacking by 1 RAM unit. I've only got so much RAM, and it costs so many points of RAM to do a hack on the network. So if I can reduce that cost, it means I can do more. So with my current cyber deck, I've got a buffer of 4, so I can enter 4 things. And I have to get this pattern. Now this is nice and simple, it's 2, and it's only got 1 of these rows. There's not more than 1 sequence, but you can do up to 3. So I need to put this sequence in, so it's got to be 1C and then 55. The problem is, the first one I enter, you see how this line is grey? The first one I enter has to be on this line. The second one I enter, when I enter it, will then have to be on either that line, if I enter that one. If I do that one, it's got to be on this line. If I do that one, it's got to be on that line. And then if I enter the third one, say I put that in, I'd have to do that line. So you've got to follow the line. It's vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So if I do this one first, I then have to choose one of these, and I can't put 55 in, so I'll fail. So what I'll do, what I want to do is I want to start with 1C. The only other option I've got on this row is here. And then next I need to enter 55, and I can do any of these 3 because there's no other number after that. This is the only option I've got. So if I do 1C and then 55, it's installed. I've now installed that quick hack, and anything on this network costs 1 RAM less. Now the trick is you've got a time limit. I can sit in this screen as long as I want, but as soon as I start selecting numbers here, at the moment I've only got 30 seconds to do my sequence, which gets really complicated when you get 3 of these things. Yeah. Right, so I've breached the network. Now for some reason I still can't do camera control. I don't know why. Maybe she's got a network protected, but I can turn cameras off and things. But I can now do a ping, which tells me what's in this network. So it shows me all the things. So it shows me there's an access point there. If this was a room full of enemies, it would also highlight all the enemies as well, and all the other devices. But that network access point there, this is purely a way for me to gain materials for making quick hacks later. This is purely a materials grab. This is a mats grab, same thing. But on these access points, I just get some euro dollars, some currency, and some components, and quick hack components sometimes. So again, 1C55. So I've only got one option here for 1C. It's there. See, I've got 45 seconds total to do it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options this time for one reason. 1C and then 55. Now you see I can't do, if I do 1C here, I can't do 55. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options, 5 turns. So if I do 1C in 45 seconds, I've got to find it. So I've got to do 1C. Then my own option is to go for E9, which I don't need, so it'll just not do anything, and then 55. And that didn't work. I've killed it. 1C, 55. There you go. Even I got lost on that one a little bit. you have to kind of wiggle around. You can't always do the thing straight away. But when I did that, then I got that network, I basically got some materials and some money for doing it. And every time you see one of these, it behooves you to hack an access point, just so that you can then get some materials and stuff for making stuff later, for crafting materials. But yeah, quick hacking, it doesn't explain it in the game at all very well. There is a whole tutorial that teaches you things like basic combat and quick hacking, but I'll be honest with you, the quick hacking explanation doesn't explain it at all. Just does not do a good job of explaining it at all. I had to literally go online and find a video that explains how quick hacking, how the breach protocol works. Not quick hacking, sorry. Because I just didn't understand it. I'm like, what? Why? What? So, yeah, I'll explain it again next time, first few times we do it, but it just, yeah, breach protocol is like, what? And hacking networks. Very weird. Right, there's a gun store down there. Let's go and see what we can find in the gun store. Have I got any money? I don't know. We'll find out. How do I get down there? There's some stairs there. Where's the access point? Never known you so forward, Fox. Hehe. I visited the local computer store to get some things I needed and might have brought home a cute little Raspberry Pi Pico 2. It kind of looks like this one, says Candygram. Ooh, ask Colin about that. Colin knows all about programming Raspberry Pis and stuff, and Arduino boards. Colin might be able to give you some advice on that if you don't know what you're doing with it. If you need any helps. Where's this gun store? I see Triple X. Ooh, prawns. Hello. Your thing on your head scares me, lady. Don't know why I've not got zoom on my ocular implant. Maybe I haven't got a decent one yet. Where's the gunshot? Oh, now what? Look for this guy. You'll see this guy a lot.
You're just passing through?
You do, although the people are kind of randomly generated, there are some repeats, and you'll see repeats of that guy all the time.
Hey, how's it going?
Scabs give you a lot of trouble around here.
Some days, sure. Other days, not so much. But me personally, well, they know better.
Looking to buy some new iron. A few dozen pounds.
Well, be my fucking guest.
But not really. What can I sell? Because I can't afford anything anyway. Oh, I've got an undersuit. Don't know how I picked that up. I can't wear those yet. Requires level 4. I might as well just sell them at this point. There's no point keeping them for now. Don't need the bounce back. Might as well sell that for a little bit of cash. Don't need those grenades. I'll sell those. That should be exactly the same, I think. Yes, I can sell one of those. Yeah, I'll sell that. There we go. Right, has he got any interesting mods? Nothing that I can afford. Excellent. Oh well. Oh well. Never mind. It was worth coming in just for the stunning conversation. Prawns with Ping Bennis and Amanda Huggenkiss. Yes, Jeff the Iron Fun Shop. Hello, my name is Jeff and I sell fun iron. Oh, hello. Nice pants. Bye. Right, where's my little travel pea? My little small journey pod. My little dust mite of a car. He's around here somewhere. I bet it's unspawned, doesn't it? I'm going to have to stealthily nick another one now. Gosh darn it. I don't actually have a car that I can call on yet. So I have to count on stealing things. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, wait. Stop. Oh. Meh. Ah, that'll do. Stay there. Oh, you little... Oh. Tish and Peshore, I say. Tish and Peshore, that's what I say.
See? Hello?
Right, what have I got to do next? So I've got me ping. That's great for basically scoping out... Oh, hello, what's this? Scoping out like enemies and stuff. Danger very high? Maybe not. Danger very high? Yeah, maybe not. Side job. Danger high. Hi, danger. Gigs. That one doesn't say dangerous. It just says... I could do a gig. But I should really go and see the Ripper Doc, so I should really go back to Jackie and we'll do that next step. Really. So I need to find... I need to basically find my way home, don't I? Oh, I don't want to drive this big donkey car, but I've got no choice. Get out! Ah! I don't like these big chunky cars because they're just... You can't see anything for a start. They look nice inside, like, but... I'll just turn the radio off because I hate the radios in these cars. I've actually got it set so there's no copyright music, so all the radios are muted anyway. I can't steer these big donkey cars because they're just like too ocean going and flippity floppity, and I can't tell where the road is. You can't actually see the road. Oh, there we are. Hello. Hello, little friend. Hello. Konnichiwa. There you go. Now I feel better. I'm in a little tiny travel pod. Oh. The thing I love about these is that most of them actually have a little icon on the dashboard that tells you when the headlights are on or not. Although the game doesn't actually tell you how to turn the headlights on. If you do play this game, it's X turns your headlights on. They're either off, on, and then full beam. But I do like those little things. Until I get the Colby C125, which is nice to drive. This one is one of the least fishy tail type cars. Because they really do just... Either you can't see the road or you're just swerving everywhere. They're horrible. The driving in this game is not the best. So if it seems like I'm driving derpily, it's not me actually driving derpily, it's just the game. It's not ideal. Lynn Dipple's in. Hey Lynn, how you doing, Lynn? Big hugs. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Bus Driving Simulator 2022. Not really. But you'll see like my realistic way of playing even extends to driving. I won't quite like follow traffic lights and stuff, but you know, because that gets a bit boring. Come on, I'm nearly there now, lads. Come on. Sorry, bye. Well, let's talk to Jackie then. I like Jackie so much.
Man of the hour. Sheesh, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting. Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
Didn't figure you was the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more Chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
I do love Jackie's voice so much.
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
Do let me know if the game's too quiet, by the way, or too loud.
But T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking.
Also, spoilers.
Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this.
Oh, that's me. 1 second.
Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say. Dexter Deshawn? What's the latest spec on him? You know you got info to spill.
He's been off the grid for about 2 years.
Ooh, dumplings.
Word on the street was he took a little vacay.
2 years? That's exile, not a vacation.
Making me hungry.
What was he up to?
Guessing he shoved pizzas in his mouth while jerking off to hardcore virtues. Important thing is he's back. He's a fresh crew, and he found us.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, I say.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
I really want noodles.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Not really, no.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust-up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
And what am I waiting for? Do I need to do something? Are we waiting for something? Yay, the game's bugged out. Oh, am I supposed to call the car?
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
There we go, there it is. I was
Let's
supposed
feel
to
this factory new ride.
I was supposed to call the car, but I didn't know. I guess there would have been a tutorial pop-up at that point. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like driving this car. It's grumpy.
First stop. Ripperdock and Holmes. Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate. I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Oh, it's alright. Didn't need that wheel anyway.
V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Checking them out? Yeah, actually, mine is too much. Oh, yeah? When you get those kind of things.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
You look pleased.
'Cause I am. Always. Makes for easier living. But we got a new job lined up from a big hitter at the afterlife.
Oh, is it gonna be dangerous?
Don't you worry, mi amor. We're bulletproof.
Be relaxing in here.
Hello? Anybody there?
Bye. Can I speak to her? I don't know. I've not got the option to speak to her yet.
And they say I've got my head in the clouds. Earth to be.
I don't understand why this cat is here. It goes away after a while. It's called... Has it got a name? No, it's not got a name. Hello, tiny creature. Ah, well. Moving on. A wild Khajiit appears, says Candygram. Khajiit has goods if you have coin. It's got kibble to sell me. This is a great looking game, says Candygram. Yeah, this is the ray tracing mode, which really just gives a few more shadows. But adds extra blur. But it's only at 30 frames a second, which is what I stream at. But you can play it without the ray tracing. And it's 60 FPS on Xbox Series X anyway.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. It's been a while. To what do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
They could have made him not look as much like Kevin Spacey, because that's kind of creepy.
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
That noise you can hear is like a gunfight down the street. It's really annoying.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Yeah, that shooting background noise is a bit annoying, but never mind.
Kuroshi Optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand. You peruse and choose while I scan. Let's see what's going on inside.
Right, this is where you start doing all your cybernetics now. Now I'm kind of ring fenced here at the moment. I've not got a lot of choices in this, but basically you have different areas that you can add different mods to. Like you add mods to weapons and clothing, but right now they're only going to have the option of ocular system and hands, and I'm limited to what I can choose. So let's go for this one first. Ocular system. Oh no. Hang on, wait, no, it's not letting me choose that. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Ocular system. Right, are you gonna... There we go. So I've got the option of the Kuroshi Optics Mark 1. Enhances your vision. Kuroshi Optical Cyberware is a widely popular suite composed of electric neural enhancements with environment scanning functionality. So we'll install that. There we go. So this is now installed. It's got one mod slot, but there's no mods installed in it. So I've installed that there, and now it wants me to do hands as well. Which there isn't anything there. Well done. Oh, that's why. Ballistic coprocessor increases the chance to ricochet shots with power weapons. Directly links the optical implant to the weapons system, offering real-time data tracking. I've probably never really used that ricochet option anyway, but I'll take it. You've got to take it for the quest. Now, I will eventually update my my cyber deck because I've only got, like it says there, 2 base RAM slots. So when I'm doing my quick hacking, each quick hack requires so many RAM slots. The better your cyber deck, the more RAM slots you've got, the more things you can do in a network. Right now I'm a bit limited as to what I can do and how fast it recharges. So, but unfortunately I don't have the street cred for either of those. That one's got 5 slots, that one's got 4 mod slots. So I'm a bit SOL with that at the minute. I'm stuck with my Militech Paraline. I don't think I'm allowed to get anything else yet. No. But there's all different mods you can get that give you all different traits and personalities. Traits and abilities and things. The one you really want is double jump. Double jump's brilliant, but it's 30,000 euro, 30,000 eddies. Yeah. Now the space launch cow. Paul Lewis says, not as annoying as where this guy is going to shove that robo hand. Yes. Welcome, Paul, by the way. Great, now I'm getting hungry. Thanks, dude. Lynn says, controller malfunction. Oh, no. No, I just unplugged the controller because it was still plugged into the charger. So that's the puppy we want, the reinforced tendons. As soon as we can get that, get it, because we suddenly can do a lot of things with that. But that's all we're supposed to do for this quest, so we'll come back out.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready.
I can actually hear him tapping on the little data pad.
Let's do this.
Never heard that before. I can hear his finger tapping.
Lay that major league arm of yours right here.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
Nah, nah. I don't like the doing things going in your eyes. La, 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 la. Poking and prodding things in your eyes. No, 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 no.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
I'll tell you what, there's lots of grunky noises in headphones.
You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Okay, he's installing that into my face. But I like the little shakes in his hand. That's really natural and realistic.
How's it look? Feel all right to you?
Seen more dramatic improvements before.
Patience, kid. Give it a minute. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well. It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
I didn't see a brand new site, but never mind.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid.
Excuse me.
Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now, every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorbs 75% of every blow.
Got cash riding on this?
Nah, just looking. It's out of habit more than anything else.
Miss it, don't you?
Anyway, so I need to get 21,000 eddies to pay off my debt to Vic. Has he got any goodies in here I can have? No. Yeah, so I need to make sure I pay him off at some point. Well, he's a Ripper Doc, so I'll go to any Ripper Docs when I want to upgrade my cybernetics and things like that. Ouch, says Lynn. Yeah. Yay! Meow. Why can't I pet it? I can't say no. I can't say no to that face. It's purring ever so slightly. Right, I need to... Now that gunfight finishes, I was going to come out and finish that gunfight because it had annoyed me all the way through that cutscene, but never mind. Right, let's go and catch up with Jackie anyway.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you the
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up. How's biz, Misty?
Oh, hello.
Booming.
You're the first person to walk in here for 2 days. And 2 days ago, it was a pizza guy. Got lost. People in this town, they've lost their spiritual connection. But well, you know, I'm here to serve them, not the other way around.
I'm just waiting for it to say, well, some may call this treasures junk, but me, I call these treasures.
V, listen. I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Yeah, she'll throw out a load of these jobs as time goes on, which will be quite cool. But we need to go and meet with Dexter Deshawn, but we don't have to do that straight away. I need to practice some shizzle. I need to practice my new optics and that, my new shizzle. Let's have a look and find some bad hombres. Okay, so there's some bad hombres. Ah, see, now I can zoom in, you see. So, he's wanted for vandalism, kidnapping of a corporate rep. She's a nobody. He's wanted for second-degree murder, battery of a public official. Okay. So I can highlight them, so that I'll be able to track them. Now, there are police nearby, which is not ideal. But what I can do... Let's do a ping first of all. Just those two? Yeah, it's just them two. So yeah, but if you see at the top there, it says Cyberdeck round 1 out of 5. Basically, I've just used 4 RAM to do that ping. And at the moment, my RAM recharges really slowly. You can see in the top left there, it's just filling up in the top left of the screen, those little bars. So this Cyberdeck I've got at the minute is a real pain because it's really limited in what I can do. But I can't do anything with these guys. But they are criminals, so let's just try. I'll run in front of the guy with the gun. Now trying to aim for a headshot's hard because your aim moves ever so slightly all the time. I'll get a bit of XP off that. That's alright. Yeah, trying to aim when everything moves ever so slightly is a real pain. And it does have like lock-on aiming, but it doesn't seem to actually work. Like, you know, you can snap too, you flick the trigger and it locks onto the target. It doesn't actually seem to work, which is really rubbish. A bit of XP. Now I need to do things like that because I need to start picking up stuff to weigh me down. So having like lots of weapons and stuff is going to be important. Also, it's for the moment, it's how I'm going to get better weapons because, yeah, I can't afford to buy better weapons just yet. Smooth, says Candygram. Well, it would have been smoother if I'd actually just got a clean headshot, but never mind. Me and my puppy dog ear helmet. It's just genius, isn't it? What did we pick up? Now the problem... Oh no, I haven't got a problem with this. Now I've got the silencer on that, so it's lower damage. So these look more powerful, but they're all like 57, 72. If I take the silencer off, that's now 71. So if we go back, it's only that one that's better. So for the moment, because I'm not particularly attached to any specific weapon, I can take the attachment off, and I can swap to that, and then I can put the attachment. This has got 2 attachment slots still. Not everything has attachment slots, so I can put the sight on that. I'll leave the silencer off for now. I can. I can get rid of that. I don't need to keep it. What I will do is I like these floating Japanese lanterns. They remind me of like jellyfish. See, Edward, jellies. It's like squishies. I like the way they go up and down. I'm very easily pleased. Now, because I own a car, I can put things in my stash. I can put that in my stash for now. And that stash is just like your storage for things, and it can be in the trunk of a car or a vehicle. Right, so I think what we'll do, like I said, I'm going to do through some of the story missions, and then once we've done a mission called The Heist, we'll then be open world, go free, do what you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the next step, which is Dexter Deshawn. We'll get that done and out of the way, and then we'll call it a show for tonight. So let me just wander down here. We'll go meet Dexter Deshawn. Having said that, where are we? Put the silencer back on that. Let's see what we've got here. Some more crims. I'll always be on the lookout for ways to, like... Oh, it's a policeman. Oh, okay. Okay, that's Tiger Claw, so I don't want to shoot a policeman. That would be exceptionally stupid. That's a cop. See, I'm not doing him a lot of damage because I only got 50 damage with the silencer on. So I'll take the oh! Hello, exploding.
I gotta do this all myself.
let's take the silencer off, because that's not helping me, is it really? I don't need it now. Now, I'm hoping the cops won't see me as a bad guy. Sometimes if you don't shoot the cops, they treat you as just an ally and they don't attack you. If they do, then I'm kind of screwed. God, that's crap aim. And now the cops don't want me. That's not good. Bye. Where's that music coming from? We shouldn't have music playing. Yeah, we don't want music playing, thank you. Don't attack me, I'm not a bad guy. Okay, that's cool. The cops are chilled out now. Yeah, if the cops are doing a shootout, you can help them. It's not actually official. Oh, I can't do throwing knives yet. That's a bit rubbish. Is that not a throwable knife? Oh, I can't do throwing knives. Is that... Oh, do I have to earn throwing knives? I can't remember now. Throwing knives are quite handy, but I can't remember. Oh, enables knife throwing. There you go. Boo. Oh well. Can't do it yet. I was going to, like... This person isn't dead, so I was going to kill him for the extra XP, but... Not if there's a cop there. Never mind. Yeah, so if your cops are in a firefight, as long as you don't actually shoot the cops, you can help them. But you've got to be careful, because it doesn't take much for them to suddenly see you as an enemy as well. Then you've got the cops on your ass as well, which is just awful. Right, so let's have a look, see what we've got for now. Let's get rid of the... Seeing as I can't do knife throwing, we'll get rid of that. We'll equip Copperhead, I think. Which is a nice SMG, assault rifle type thing. So I've got pistol, assault rifle, snipes. That'll do for the moment. The reality of this game is, though, that the actual gunplay is not... It's alright, but it's not brilliant. And to that end, you try and avoid it as much. You can't do like I do. Hello, cop. You can't do like I do, like just sneak around and headshot everybody, because it's not that user-friendly. So what you tend to do is use other methods.
The NCPD advises those traveling beyond official police jurisdiction.
If you've played Watch Dogs, it's a little bit like that, but not crap. Also, the characters are likeable. Right, so we'll get this bit done. Boost my health a bit. We'll get this bit done, and then we shall call it a night tonight. Let's just see what we've picked up clothes-wise. No, that's not as good. Get rid of that. Anything new? That's not as good. We'll take the components. Boots are better. Ooh, that'll do. Thank you. I'll eventually settle on some nice clothes, because eventually I'll have enough stuff that I can just upgrade clothes I've already got, but for the time being, we'll just stick with what we got. Nice car.
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody, or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech. A biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client. What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Cause if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, cause Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one merited stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath. Chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
The ride, job updated.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nod, yeah.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
That sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. I think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground. Stick around. Hasta luego.
Alright, there we go. Let's get some transport ready. The cars are this game's version of Roach in The Witcher. We've got some information. We have some messages. Let's see what these messages are quickly before we do anything else. Everybody's messaging me! Mr. V, I just want to remind you again that eddies have already been changed hands between me and my esteemed Maelstrom partners in biz. Around some of 10,000 eddies to be precise. So when you're there taking off their hands, don't let them try to shake you down as they're liable to do. Maelstrom being Maelstrom. Thanks for the info. Is he going to reply? You'll need it. Best of luck. There we go. I had some other messages. What else did I have? Got one from biochip info. Now about a little something to get those taste buds tingling. The biochip in question is in fact the so-called Relic, a Nova tier piece of tech catering to the top 1%. Supposedly the best life insurance money can buy. You and I are going to be neck deep in eddies. Ooh, yeah. And a message from Victor. Hey V, thought it just occurred to me. Can't start your career in the major leagues right by sporting some of a rag of a t-shirt. The wind blows a lot stronger up there on top of the world. Old-timers like me hate to watch you kids catch cold. Left you a couple of things in your stash at your apartment. Give them an honest try and I bet they'll fit you just right. So I'll be like, come on Vic, I feel like I owe a bajillion eddies already. No way I can accept another gift. I'll say that one. Hopefully it doesn't mean I don't get it. Another, hope you don't think these Karoshi's were charity. Anyway, where else would I find a home for these things? Not Misty style, and my punk days are long behind me. Okay, so we've got some free clothes at the thing. Let's head back to the apartment, and then we'll call it a show. Right, so let's head back to... Oh, we can level up as well. Ooh! Right, I shall put some points into technical ability. Well, I'll put some points into... critical damage. Point in this increases crit damage and all resistances and stealth damage by 10%. I think we'll put a point into that. Oops. For the map. We'll probably do a round robin of all three as we go along. I'll also put some into reflexes just purely for things like pistol damage and things like that, but we're not going to depend on it. Now, I want to put some points in crafting because I need to be able to craft. And I can't do it yet. Oh, I can't do true craftsman yet. Gosh darn it. Slack bladder. I can't do any crafting of that yet. Where's it gone? Let's have a look. Cool. Increases movement speed while sneaking. No. Increases damage dealt by silenced weapons by 25% while sneaking. I think we'll take that one. I think we'll take that one. There you go. There's only one of those. I'll be completely random the way I do this, by the way. There'll be no organisation to it. That's that done. So let us head back home. Wow, that noise. Head back home. In fact, I'll just. There we go. I'll just put it on that. It's easier that way. We'll head back home, and then. Oh. Then I will. Anyway, hope they serve you well. As they say, style is supreme, or maybe they don't anymore. I don't know. Honestly, enough with the text messages already. Oh, that was the building. Sorry. Bye. Psh, buildings are for wimps. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, the problem with this car is you can't really see, if you're going up a hill, you can't really see over the dashboard very well. I like the Colby a lot because you can actually see where you're going, which is less annoying. Where am I going now? Oh, I'm nearly there. I didn't realise I was actually quite so close to home. That's rubbish. I could have walked that. I think. Am I even going in the right direction? I have no idea. Yeah, driving's a real kind of short show on this game. It's not brilliant, unfortunately. But hey, you kind of get used to it. If you try and drive fast, you'll be all over the shop. If you try and drive like a normal human being, it might just be doable. Whoop. Oh, and now you pull out. Thunder clunge. Don't know. So I hope so far tonight you've got a feel for the pace of the way I'm going to play this. This is actually a lot faster than it will be when we get going. As soon as I get overburdened, I'll be walking very, very slowly. We'll head back upstairs. I'm still walking at super speed at the minute, but never mind. I have to be honest, the ambient sound effects are actually better when I'm wearing headphones. When I play the game on my surround system, there's a lot of sort of the background hubble and bubble, hub and bub that you don't quite pick up on. What, no telly? There. Now this gun I've got at the minute, can I put any mods on that, or is it just the... no mods. Ah, wheel.
Where? Yeah, I heard. I'll make some calls. We'll explain.
I remember ever seeing that before. Anybody? No. Oh, hello. There goes me El Gato, because it's been 2 hours. It'll come back. 1 second. It's got to be tough driving on the side of the road you're not used to, says Candygram. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. But it does get a bit confusing when I'm trying to cross the road, and of course I'm looking left and right. Oh, there goes me El Gato again. I'm sort of looking left and right to see which way the traffic's coming, and I look the wrong way and then get run over by a car. It's like, oh, arse. That does happen. Because when I'm playing it at normal speed, crossing a road becomes quite interesting. Just the simple act of crossing the road. See, right now, if I want to get across the road, I just run across it and avoid a car. But when I'm stuck at walking speed, if it's a double lane road, and I just start walking across, I get hit by traffic. So it makes life interesting in this game. You have to start using the crosswalks actually as crosswalks. It's quite cool. I'll just see if there's anything I need to sell. Anything super expensive that I can get rid of? That'll make me lots of money? Or is it all just components? Nothing really worth much. Not really. Well, how much money have I got? 78. I'll take the money. I could use the components, but for now, hello. Take the money. Higher damage. I'm on hammer damage. Is that a better pistol? It is. Heavens to Burgatroyd. I didn't know I had that. Let's switch to this Lexington. See, right now I have no loyalty to weapons at all because I'm just not at that point where I need to worry about the weapons just yet. But, wait, there's still something attached to that. No, there isn't. Okay. It's weird. It's still showing as a sight attached to it. That's strange. Oh no. It's weird. Anyway. Yes, we'll get rid of that. I'm quite tempted now, you know. I've never had this helmet before. I'm quite tempted to just keep this helmet and keep upgrading it. Just purely because it's got puppy dog ears. They could be rabbit ears, but I'm deciding they're puppy dog ears just because it looks dumb as F. I think I might have to keep that. Don't like it when they get your weapon out in public. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that knife because I'm not going to use it just yet. It's not really worth anything right now. I'll wait till I can craft a much better one, I think. Or shall I keep it? No, I'll find a better one as we go along. That's just general food. I need to keep all those. Junk we have, it's all worthless apart from that, which is 150 eddies. That's 150. The others I can scrap. See, the little junky things worth like 3 eddies. They're not really worth selling. You may as well just get them for the parts. The trick is in this game that these parts, the uncommon item, they're an absolute arse to try and find. A real pain in the bum. Right, so anyway, let's get back to our apartment. Everybody's walking really fast because I got my gun out. Sorry. And there we go, home sweet home. He's given me some clothes, hasn't he, he said. Did he say? Or moustache? Ooh, he's giving me a gun. Oh, it's my dying night. I know about that one. A multi-layered sin. Take that. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what Victor's given us. So that is 10 armor. These are 13 and much better. So let's have a look. So should we have that? I'm not feeling the love for that one. It's a bit Sinanju. Also, it's got lights on it. Not very good for stealth with all the glowy lights. Or... yeah, I'm feeling that one. I'm feeling that one. Yeah, that's a bit better. With my puppy dog helmet. I think they're rabbit ears, but I've decided they're puppy dog ears, and, you know, that's my decision, so end of. I love they do silly ears on a helmet. I think we'll go for that jacket. We'll sell the other one. Thanks, though, Victor. Much kindness. I'll go and sell the other one quickly. Don't get too used to walking around at this speed, because this is nonsense speed. This is nonsense Bionic Man speed that we're not going to be sticking with. That can be solded. Yes. Right, so there we go. So that can go there. Look at email, see if we've got anything interesting going on. Messages. No, just spam messages. There you go. Cool. Right, so I think what we'll do is we shall call it a day again. We'll have to next go and do various quests, so we'll sort them out next time. Let's set the next quest we're going to do. Paid in full. Pay off your debt to Victor. I can't afford that yet. I've only got... how much money have I got? I can't even see how much I've got. I don't know where it is. It's underneath my viewer account. Oh well. Beat on the brat. Don't want that one. Can't do that one yet. Okay. So it may have to be one of these. Do. I think we'll do the pickup first from the Militech agent. Yeah. Anyway, right. So we shall leave it there. I shall save that. And as is the law, like when I do my Fallout, we're only going to have one save. If I screw something up and make a bad choice, that's it. I'm stuck with that bad choice. This is great practice for him to come to the US for a visit, says Lynn. And Candygram says, what? The gunplay? Yeah. So I think we shall leave it there. We'll carry on next time. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know when the next one will be. As you know, I tend to just schedule things in and around Mama Fox as and when I can. So it might be next Saturday night. It might be at one night during the week. It'll probably be a nighttime stream like this, a 9 o'clock job, because that works best with Mama Fox. But it might be during the week or next Saturday or something like that. So I don't know yet, but I'll obviously let you know in advance. Don't forget though, I will be back of course tomorrow with Warhammer Sunday with me and Colin and maybe Simon if he's around. Of course Colin will be streaming tomorrow at 12:30 to start the Sunday off anyway, with him and Dave on the Sunday brunch, the Sunday at the bench. So make sure to watch him. Join me at about 4:30 for Warhammer Sunday, and then we'll be back on Monday with the Models Monday show. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, of course, if you'd like to support this channel, you can. You can go to patreon.com/modelmakingguru and become a patron, or you can click the join button underneath any of my videos to become a channel member. And either way, you can support the channel and keep it alive. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's not like I can have as much fun being silly like with Skyrim, because I can't do silly voices and stuff, so it's more just we're just playing the game. But when we get going, it might be more chance for me just to waffle even more. I don't know, because you'll see. But we'll get there in the end. But yes, until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Quick last look at chat. Well, that was interesting. Bye everyone, says Paul. Thank you, Paul. Good night everyone, take care, be safe and look after yourselves, says Wendy Hickson. Big hugs to you, Wendy, thank you for coming in. Time for me to go watch this show from the beginning, says Lynn. Oh yes. Great show of what I caught, take care, thanks Fox, bye. Bye Gemma, take care my friend, keep working on those puzzles, says Lynn. Gemma says great stream Fox, thank you very much. Thank you all for watching. I like doing game streams just every now and then, because it's easy for me to do, and it passes some time with you guys. Anyway, take care of yourselves, go play something awesome, go be awesome. And until next time, I shall say thank you very much. Take care. Adios, amoebas.